Alright, welcome back to the channel everyone. So today on the channel we have a new bird that we'll be looking at. And when I say bird, I'm talking about the new GoGo Bird called the Bennu, which is made by a company called Hanvon. And it's a bionic flying toy that mimics a bird. So basically it's what you call an ornithopter. Now this is a new and improved version of their original GoGo Bird, and it has some really cool features that we'll get into in a bit. So let's go ahead and pop this box open and get right into it. Alright, so from what I'm seeing here, you get the bird itself, a small remote controller with a single joystick. You also get an instruction manual, a small USB charger with a balance slot, an extra battery, comes with 2 of them by the way, and a mini flathead screwdriver. So let's take a quick look at the bird here. As you can see, one of the wings comes folded, so you'll have to connect it back by simply inserting it in like this. It does have a really nice appearance when looking at it, and the wings and tail are made from a special fabric material that feels pretty durable, so it won't easily rip. The tail or rudder, however, is made from a plastic, and you can control the left and right movement via the controller when in flight. The wings themselves appear to be controlled by a single gear-driven brushless motor, and from the specs it says that it can reach a maximum altitude of 30 meters. On the bottom is the on and off button, and over here is the battery compartment. Speaking of the battery, it uses a 1-cell lithium ion that's a 3.7 volt, 100 milliamp hour, and is supposed to give you a maximum flight time of around 8 minutes. The remote controller is pretty small and basic. It does use 2 AAA batteries, which unfortunately are not included. It has a single joystick that's spring-loaded to control the altitude and direction of the bird. This button here is to turn the transmitter on and off, and it also works as the flight mode switch as well. This one here is to switch the colors on the signal light that's underneath the bird, which I'll show you in a bit. And these 3 other buttons here are for the flight modes. This one is to fly in a clockwise circle, and this one is to fly in a counterclockwise circle. The bottom one is to fly in a figure 8. And on the top is the trigger button, which is to start or stop the flapping of the wings. To get it all set up for flight, you first turn on the bird by clicking once on the button that's on the bottom. The signal light will turn on and change from different colors until it stops at green. Now turn on the remote by clicking on the button once. The indicator light will turn green, which means that it's in altitude limit mode. If you click on it again, you'll enter into the free flight mode. In altitude limit mode, it will fly at a maximum altitude of around 3 meters or 10 feet, and when in free flight mode, you'll be able to fly higher. To change the color of the signal light, just tap on the button until you get the color that you want. To make the wings flap, press the trigger button once, and it'll start flapping fast. If you tap on it again, it'll flap slower. Tap on it a 3rd time, and it will stop flapping completely. Now a really cool feature that this thing has is the Samato sensory switch, which is basically a motion sensor that allows you to activate the flapping of the wings by moving the bird up and down. And to make it stop flapping, you just turn it upside down. Alright, so let's go ahead and take it outside for a quick flight test. Alright, so there you go. The GoGo Bird Bennu. I think that this is a toy that your kids will definitely enjoy flying and playing with. It can also be flown indoors, but obviously you'll need a large space to do that. I did find that it was pretty easy and simple to operate, and once you get the hang of it, it's really fun to fly. So I definitely give it a thumbs up. So that's it for this one. Thank you all for watching, and before you leave, please make sure that you give a quick thumbs up to the video if you liked it. And if you want to see more of my videos in the future, I do recommend that you subscribe to the channel before you go. With that said, God bless you all, and I'll see you on the next one.